Let's look at some of the things we can actually do with our data. If I can find our data. Okay, here it is. Let's clean this up a little bit. So we did subsets last time. Now we want to explore our data. Let's see what we have loaded into our global variables. And to do that, we do ls. No. You want to check out, make sure you have your data in there first. Because sometimes you'll open this up and your data, it'll be gone. So you might want to reload it again. And that would, if you want to reload it again, then you would have to do, let's say we did house and what was that? Read and then file.choose. Get it memorized. What could not find function read? .csv. Sorry. Like I said, have this memorized. All right. And then you find your file. All right. So we did that. Let's get that ugly out of the way. So we have our stuff ready to go. Let's check the structure again of our house. Just make sure we got everything. What we wanted to do, let's check structure of house 2. House 2 is not there anymore. Okay. Let's not load house 2. Anyway, before, house type was a character, a char. I wanted to turn it into a factor, into levels, into categories. So there's 3 categories: condo, single family home, and forgot what the other one is. I think it was something or other. Anyway, check it out here in a minute. So let's look at head. Okay, so we did what we have to do to turn something into a factor. If we want to turn house type into a factor, we do house $, house type, or make sure this is a categorical variable, not a number variable, something like a gender or type of something, and not too many categories would be best. Something like there's 3 categories here. All right, so we do, and then we do that. The assignment operator, then factor. The keyword factor, and then we go house, our variable, and then $, house underscore type. And then we turned it into a factor. Well, it was already a factor, so, but let's look at it again. Structure, house, and of course it's factor. So you could turn any of these into a factor. I wouldn't do it though, because you don't want to turn all of these into a category. It might drive the poor computer crazy. All right. Let's look at the first. Let's look at clean it up a little bit and just look at a first few rows. We had house, $, house type. Okay, so what we got here, we got now. As soon as we turned it into a factor, it'll give us the levels. So it turns it into levels, which is very convenient. So we have a condo. That was the one I couldn't remember. Condo, single family home, and a townhouse. Those are the levels. Those are the 3 categories. Now we have something to work with. Some things you can do with categorical variable. There's a lot of things you can do with the categorical variable. So let's look at the table. Table, house, and house type. All right. So this is what we have here. Now this is good information. Now we're starting to get useful information from our data. Why did we have a bar plot over here? Okay. I didn't ask for this. I did this in the last session I was in. So just ignore this. We'll do it in a minute. So we have 2 condos, 36 families, single family style homes, and 3 townhouses. So if you're into real estate, you know what this stuff means. All right. What else can we do? So these are our proportions. Well, let's get a, what do you call it? A ratio. I guess you'd call it a ratio. What percentage of these are these? We will do a table, house, $, house, type. That's it. And then, don't ask why, but we do a length, house, same thing again, house, house, score, type. Now our program's doing some algebra here. So we're dividing by the length of our, I'm not sure what it's dividing by the length of, but anyway, this is the syntax you will use to find out the proportions. Oh, we had a little bit of problem here. Oh, table. What did I do? T-A-B-L, did I spell it wrong? T-A-B-L-E. Table. All right, sorry about that. Okay. So look at this. Okay, most of our houses are 87, almost 88% single family homes. 4, almost 5% are condos, and around 7% are townhouses. So add these 3 numbers together and you will get 100%. So that's pretty good information for us. What else can we do? Let's make a pie chart. All right, let's, so I don't have to type everything in again. Hi. Error, what did I do? Okay. I'm always making, we have to make a table, sorry. Have to make a table. BLE. Table house type. Okay. And I guess we have to do that. Sorry, pi, and then that table. Okay, that'll be enough. What are we missing here? Okay, so pi, table, house. Okay, pi, table, house, pi, table, house, pi, table, house, $, house, type. Yeah, I got everything right. Not sure what we did wrong. Pi, table, house, $, house, type. We're missing something here. Oh, I think we're missing that. Okay, yeah. Sorry about that. Anyway, when I make mistakes like this, you can go out and get a sandwich or something. Okay, so you can see the pie chart here: family home, condo, and townhouse. And that's the proportion if you want to look at it like that. And then we can do a, make sure we get it correct this time. Okay. And then we can do a bar plot. Bar plot. And we have a bar plot as you saw last time. Okay. Now, some other good functions and things we can use, some classic statistics we can use. So first of all, let's get our reference point, right? Head and house. Let's get a reference point so we know what we're looking at. Because frankly, I can't remember all of the column names. Okay, so let's do the mean. 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 What do we want the mean? House. And a good mean would be the price. Mean, of course, means the average. So the average price of the house is $352,175 or euros or pounds or shekels or what's that other one? Rubles, rupees, whatever. Okay, now let's do mean, and we can do another one. We can do is area. Area, the size, of the square area, and that's that. What else can we do? We can do a let's see, views. How many views did we have? Views. 434 people averaged the homes. Okay, so some homes got more views than others, but the average was that, as you see. All right, built in. What was the average? We'll say the median. Median is a little bit different. Let's say, okay, wait a minute. House built in. Now that's the years, right? So what's the median age? What the average age of the house in years? That wouldn't really mean anything. But the middle age, how many people are below for age? So if you have a group of people, how many people are below 50%? How many people are above 50%? And right there in the middle would be the age. So the median age, in other words, say in the United States, the median age was 35. Well, that would mean half of the population is younger than you and half of the population is older than you. So that's what we're doing here with the house. So the median age here of the house is 1986. 0.341, which who knows what month that is. Who cares? Okay, so that's the medium. And then we have some other classic statistical measures, like the variance. We say how spread out the data is. Maybe we would do the price. I see, price, the variance of the price. Okay, don't even want to guess what that kind of variance is. It looks pretty large. Okay, standard deviation would be a better one. Standard deviation. So that means from the mean, standard deviation might be 225,000. Maybe one, is that one standard deviation? I think so, to the right or left. So that's quite high, actually, 225,000. Well, that's one standard deviation. Take my word for it. If R says it is, then it is. All right. Well, let's look at the range. Range and a good variable to look at the range would be, I would say, the age, I guess, built in. Range is okay. So that means the oldest house is built in 1924. The newest house is 2018. So these are some of the things you can do after you factorize a categorical variable. Maybe eye color, gender, transmission of vehicles is automatic or standard. Other categorical variables might be, oh, who knows? You just have to think of it yourself. Categorical variables. Color is a categorical variable, but there's lots of colors. You might just want to pick a few basic colors and put them into categories. Okay, that's it.